Although every moment of life is priceless, it is never secure. So these videos prove the moments that are preceding the occurrence of very bad things, or in other words, the moments before reality sets in. Number 10. It seems like two police cars race through South Bend, Indiana so as to respond to an urgent call. But only one of them gets its police lights turned on, and after that on her way home from her factory job, an innocent 22-year-old woman named Erica Flores is crashed into by the second police car. She seems to pass away and Officer Justin Gorney was not charged by an Indiana grand jury for reasons that were never revealed to the public, and I believe Erica Flores would have had a better opportunity to prevent the car if both squad cars had used their overhead lights and sirens properly. No matter how there is, watching this video and knowing that someone's life was taken moments later is disturbing, to say the least, but tell me whether you believe the officer should have been accused or not. Number 9. Number 9. A motorist in Lagos, Nigeria who seems to be interested in his own business is driving down the road when he sees a serious traffic jam ahead, and that's when he and his passenger both discover the large red fuel truck in reverse. Please watch this section and let me know what you think the fuel truck crew is up to, and it appears that they are putting a lot of effort to hurl something into the tires to prevent the truck from rolling backward, but I cannot be certain. It appears that the driver and his companion believe they have overcome difficulties, but they are interrupted by a loud bang from behind seconds later, and I suppose the fuel truck hit something and exploded immediately, but I'm not sure what happened later, and I couldn't discover any articles that have a clear description, so I would like to hear yours. To help in any way, the driver parked on the curb, and the video finishes shortly after. Number 8. Number 1. Pedro Ruiz, who finds out an idea for the ultimate YouTube video one day, is a YouTuber, and he persuades his sweetheart Mona Lisa to take a firearm to put it point-blank range into his chest while he shields himself with an encyclopedia. Please hear the anxious sound that she creates at the end of his request, and she does not believe this is a good idea. Mona Lisa is on the horns of a dilemma after making this introduction and points at Pedro, and after a lot of reassurances from her boyfriend that he will be fine, she fires a round straight through the book, which then enters Pedro's body.
Let's do it.
He dies not long after that, and Mona Lisa was convicted to 180 days in prison for making this video, but I'd like to know your thoughts on whether this was a fair sentence. It sometimes appears that she was clearly inconvenient when she was doing this and was almost obliged to go along. Number 7. Thomas Croker, who is driving down the A34 highway when he chooses to convert the song he's listening to, is a British truck driver, and it's a decision that will make him be the next 10 years in prison. He takes a mother and her 3 children's life who is going full speed, all of whom don't outlive, and these types of videos are always difficult for me to watch because using our phones more is something that so many of us do without thinking every day while driving. I hope that we can all experience Thomas's terrible misunderstanding and pay more attention to the road. Number 6. In Myrtle Beach, 2 friends seem to be going to the tallest floor of a hotel, and it is not until they bide the elevator's time that the glory role students appear to be in good spirits, joking and laughing, and even dancing at one point. Both of them appear to be dead forever a short time later, and by the way, Daniela Flores and Amber Franco together drop down the roof even though there is not anyone knowing exactly how or why. It seems like inquisitors believed they had intentionally jumped at the beginning until CCTV footage revealed their happy states, and there is no doubt that they aren't bringing themselves with the thoughtfulness of 2 people about to commit suicide. In this video, as you can see that they putting on backpacks, and both of these backpacks were discovered next to each other by the edge of the roof, and they could have removed them before sitting with their legs dangling over the ledge. I believe one of them slipped by accident and seized hold of the other when she passed, so please let me know if you believe this is real or if you have a better explanation. Number 5. This dashcam video was captured in Tempe, Arizona. When Rafaela Vasquez is using her phone to see Hulu on her phone, a bicyclist suddenly enters her path. This recording is made all the more strange by the fact that it is an exploratory self-driving car which is made by Uber that is said to be able to run without a driver. So Uber took on Rafaela to sit in the car and take the steering wheel in case something happened by chance, which she could not do. Elaine Hertzberg, who did not overcome difficulties, is a pedestrian. And I couldn't discover a single news article claiming that Rafaela Vasquez was accused of anything despite this. Elaine may have broken traffic laws when she passes across an unmarked crosswalk at night. So please tell me whether you believe Uber or Rafaela should be in charge of making. Number 4. Number 6. It is not until a group of Russian building workers is taking a break that a bear cub hikes to their tent with curiosity, and their pet German shepherd becomes interested in the small bear, and the construction workers record the whole scene, unconcerned. The mother bear seems to pop up to watch what all the fuss is going to be when the group of workers does not look like to be concerned in the least. Or perhaps they believe they are not dangerous in numbers against the savage animal, or perhaps they have never witnessed how protective mother bears are of their cubs. After a few stressful moments, they all quickly find the horrible real world of the situation. And unless you look carelessly at the video, the German shepherd seems to make direct eye contact with the mother bear, sending it into a rage. The reports show that the bear attacked everyone inside the tent, killed 3 workers, and take the others to the hospital, but unfortunately, neither did the poor dog. I want to know what these workers could have done to prevent them from this tragic incident, and I suppose they should have all left camp as soon as the bear cub arrived again, but I'm curious what other precautions they could have taken if any. Some reports show this video could have been arranged, but I feel uncertain about it, and I don't know how, or why, anyone would educate a bear to charge on command, so I believe this video is genuine. Number 3. Teolio Rojas seems to use Facebook Live to put on the record himself driving at 115 miles per hour on the highway in Providence, Rhode Island while blowing up loud music. However, he has no qualms about swerving in and out of traffic, repeatedly cutting off cars while driving at breakneck speeds.
Get it, puppy.
His high-speed adventure takes only about 2 minutes before he crops into the shoulder and fails to make a quick 2-lane change. However, what you don't notice in the final moments of this video is a garbage truck going straight to an RC from behind, push him into the concrete barrier and then to a stop in the middle of the road. He could seem to escape, then was convicted for 6 months house arrest followed by 6 months probation, so let me know if you think he got a fair sentence based on this video. Number 2. Charlotte Teeling, who completes the last song and says something to the bouncer when she is outside that later tells cops she hit on him, seems to be dancing alone in a club in West Midlands, England late at night. I have confidence in the bouncer because he appears to bow down and smile without any disbelief when something overdone is said, and Charlotte has no idea that a strange man named Richard Bailey will take her to go later that night. He picks her up home, then kills her and abandons her body for the police to discover a week later, and Charlotte might still be alive if the bouncer had accepted her proposal in a sad and weird twist of fate. Number 1. Jack Shepherd is dating Charlotte Brown when he suggests going on a boat ride, and when she consents, she must have pictured a peaceful and scenic tour on the water, but Jack has other plans.
Oh my God, you're going so fast! Oh, it's not.
He chooses to make an impression on her by charging ahead at full speed, so the boat crashes into a floating tree trunk and drops them into the water moments after taking this video. Only Jack seems to be alive, and later, the London police uploaded this video on the internet to prove his culpability after he attempted to say Charlotte was driving, not him.
Oh my god, you're going so fast! Oh, it's not.
Obviously, Charlotte says to Jack that his driving is too fast, so I believe he is to blame for her death, and eventually, he was culpable, but he has since run away and is still on the run. After viewing the video evidence, please let me know what kind of retribution you believe Jack Shepherd is worthy of if the authorities ever find him. Thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe because I upload a new video every day. Or if you're still not convinced, here are some of my other videos that I think you'd like. Enjoy.